Frogs and Toads, written by Kida Fried. Focus question: how do characteristics of frogs and toads help them to survive? I found a frog. Have you ever seen an unusual animal in the nature? Did you want to learn more about it? Last week I saw a really neat frog, and that was the start of a wonderful adventure. What does a frog say when it sees something great? Totally awesome. I looked for the frog in a book called A Field Guide. I started looking through the pictures in the book. I was amazed to see all the different kinds of frogs and toads. It turns out I saw a wood frog. I wanted to know more, so I went to the internet. Did you know that frogs, toads are relatives of newts and salamanders? They are amphibians, which means they live part of their life in water, a part on land. And amphibians are cold-blooded animals. They don't make their own body heat. They get warmth from the heat of the sun. Life cycle. I also learned that most frogs and toads lay jelly-covered eggs in water. The babies that hatch are called tadpoles and look like little fish. Tadpoles breathe with gills, just like fish, and they live in water. But it's amazing what happens as they grow. Their gills disappear and they grow lungs so they can breathe air like other land animals. They grow legs and then arms. Later the tail shrinks. By the time the tail is gone, they move on to land. I saw some very cool photos of the life cycle of frogs and toads. Frogs are famous for the ability to leap with their long, strong back legs. They leap to catch insects and other prey. A frog can catch an insect in an instant with its long, sticky tongue. Why are frogs so good at baseball? Because they catch a lot of flies. The eyes and nostrils of a frog are on the top of its head. Frogs can see, smell, and breathe while they're mostly underwater. In fact, they breathe through the skin while they're underwater. Frogs can make an amazing amount of noise. Male frogs sing loudly to attract a mate. What has more lives than a cat? A frog grows every night. Do you know the differences between frogs and toads? Here's what I learned from a book at the library. Frogs, smooth or slimy skin, live in wet places, long, strong back legs for leaping, webbed feet, most lay eggs in groups. Toads, dry, bumpy skin, live in dry places, shorter back legs for walking, no webbing on feet, lay eggs in long chains. Defense. I was sad to learn that frogs and toads are food for many animals. bats, snakes, birds, and rodents all hunt them. But frogs and toads have clever ways to stay safe from animals that may try to eat them. What happens when frogs park illegally? They get food away. They get towed away. Some frogs and toads, like the wood frog I saw, are the same color as the habitat. This is called blending in. It also allows them to hide better from predators. Some kinds of frogs are so poisonous that just touching their skin is deadly. These frogs are brightly colored to warn predators to stay away. Some frogs try to trick predators that might want to eat them. The tomato frog puffs up like a balloon when a snake gets near. The snake thinks the frog is too big to eat. If the snake tries to eat it anyway, the frog licks a liquid like glue from its skin. Frogs are cool. Frogs and toads come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. You can find them in trees, near water, and on the ground. One thing is true about all of them. They're amazing animals. What kinds of frogs have